What's up, YouTube? It's your girl DeeDee. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. So I'm back with a quick little my thoughts video. Before we hop into the topic, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you share and like the video and turn on that notification bell to be notified when I upload new content. So the title of this video is Men Are Finally Waking Up. So we already see a shift in how men are dealing with women when it comes to dating and relationships. And the topic of this, or the discussion for this topic, is the fact that men are waking up and women don't like it. Women have this idea, or want to paint this idea, that men are just moving in the way that they're moving because of some strange reason, that they just kind of just are, sassy, and it's just this, it's a sassy apocalypse and men are just moving this way just because, and they have no reason why. No, men are moving the way they're moving because of the nature of women. The same way we talk about women feminism, it's the same way women have ruined dating and relationships because of their unrealistic expectations and their entitlements. See, the problem is women have become these entitled individuals who believe that they're elitists amongst black men. They think that they're better than black men. They think that they have higher standards than black men. And for some reason, because of that, black men are supposed to measure up to their levels, when in fact, a lot of these black women aren't on the levels that they believe they are on. And this is the issue that we're seeing, because we have so many women who deem themselves boss chicks, entrepreneurs, these educated beings, that somehow has gone to their heads and made them big-headed, and have allowed them and society to make them believe that they are so much higher than black men, that they deserve so much better. But when you really boil down to the nitty gritty, a lot of these women do not qualify for the expectations that they have. They do not qualify for the type of men that they believe and feel they should deserve. Because what they're doing is they're taking their educated status and they're taking their mindset and how social media and society has hyped them up to believe that they're better than men, and inflated where they stand when it comes to the dating market and men. So, and I said this before, because women believe that they're educated and they went to college, they got a bachelor's, a master's degree, a PhD, that somehow that qualifies them for the top tier man, has made them believe that. Not only has it made them believe that, but they feel, we always feeling things that aren't actually true or there. So they feel that, oh, because I'm so educated and I poured so much into my education, that the man that's I got to be with, he has to have all of these things. He has to be the top tier man. He has to want to be with me exclusively. He has to worship me, honor me, do all these things. And because that's what I deserve, because I'm an educated woman, because I went to school and paid for some education. Somehow a man's supposed to look at me and say, oh, that's a top tier woman and I want to be with her, and I should cater to her, and she deserves everything that I have, all my money, all of the trips, all of this, whatever she wants. This is what men should be pouring out to these educated women. But what they're realizing is your education does not mean great woman. Your education does not mean top tier woman. And this is this is what they've assumed. This is what they think, supposed to qualify them for a top tier man, because they've been lied to. They've been sold a bunch of goods that doesn't really mean anything. And now that men have finally woke up and realized the nature of these women, and that these women really don't measure up, they're moving differently. They're moving in a different direction. Now, is that something I want to see? No. I would love to see black men and black women come together more than they already are, and continue to build families and healthy, stable families, so that our kids can have a better upbringing, and then they can do the same. So I'm not rooting for the divisiveness that's in our communities between black women and black men, but we got to acknowledge what's happening in order to fix it. And I'm also not saying that one side is perfect and the other side is not. Both sides need work. But from what I'm seeing in this modern day and age, women are the ones who need the most work. Women are the ones, in my opinion, who need the most change. And if they don't do it, then it's going to go downhill from there. We are already looking at the situation with the government, the government shut down and causing people to not be able to have their benefits coming up. People are crashing out. This is where I say, listen, more than ever, we're going to need each other. We're designed for each other, but somehow these women have bought into this feminist idea that they don't need a man. They can do bad by themselves, and they will do bad by themselves, because if you are too entitled and too self-absorbed to realize that you need your men, then you're gonna be doing bad by yourself. That's what I'm saying. If y'all are crying over the government shutting down for 1 month, that you're not going to be able to feed your kids, what do you think is going to happen when they fully take Section 8, food stamps, welfare, EBT, all of it away? What are you going to do then? Are you going to crash out on social media? Are you going to understand how it's designed to leave you hanging off there by your lonesome and struggling all by yourself without your man there to back you up? Most black men don't get that assistance. They don't depend on that because it was never designed for them. Most black men do not get government assistance. Most black men have to work and get it out the mud. No, there's no assistance for them. They have to learn how to do it themselves. So they've never really depended on that. But women have had, the advantage of having a government to help you out, give you a place to stay, give you money for food, help you out with your kids, which made it easier for women to move the way they're moving. And so now that things are slowly changing, it's going to create a different dynamic. A lot of these women who claim that they're boss chicks and didn't need a man going to somehow start turning around and realizing how important a man is. But it's unfortunate that you have to go through these hardships to finally realize how important a black man really is, and that you've bought into a narrative that was never true. This idea that black men are useless and you don't need them is just a way to isolate you from them, to make you think that you can do so much better. And then when the tables are starting to turn and the government removes itself from you and leave you to handle it yourself because you're strong, remember, strong black women, you can do it all by yourself. Well, when you actually have to do it by yourself, then how is that going to look? So I just hope and pray that we can get it together, that women can understand the importance of men and men understand the importance of women, and we work together and understand it's not an entitlement. It shouldn't be an entitlement. Stop letting society tell you that your men are worthless and you don't need them. That is a way to keep you stagnant. That is not going to benefit you, thinking that you could do everything by yourself for the entirety of your life. So we got to do better. We got to start understanding the importance of each other, and how we are together, and how you can build together as opposed to dividing us and making it seem like you don't need them and they're not worthy, and that you can do it all by yourself, when we see so many women out here crying now who really can't do it by themselves. So listen, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know what it is. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.